Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Marky Mayhem. Thanks for joining me today. Okay, so I know I said last time I did a Shop Hush haul that was like my last haul because like I was on a no buy and I was gonna save my money because I'm poor. Like those things are all still holding true. However, how freaking ever, because your girl is shooketh. Apparently somebody from Shop Hush saw my video. Don't know how, but they did. And they were like, hey, do you want us to send you some more Bad Habits palettes? And I was like, is that even a question? Because number one, I love Shop Hush. And number two, I love makeup, so why not? So they reached out to me and they sent me some stuff. As you guys know, like I don't even feel like I have to put out the disclaimer like, this is a non-sponsored, non-biased review. Like clearly I have spent a plethora of money on Shop Hush, so you could say that I trust them. If you don't know what Shop Hush is, that's weird because like I feel like everybody should know what Shop Hush is now, especially now because Laura Lee did a haul video on it, so like everybody knows. It's a website, it's an app, you can go on there, find affordable dupes. Let me remind you, dupes. Sidebar, whenever somebody says like, oh, Shop Hush, they make knockoff makeup, there is a significant difference between a dupe and a knockoff. A knockoff is what you're going to get on AliExpress that is going to be claiming that it's Kylie Cosmetics, Anastasia Beverly Hills, making it look exactly how it is. And 9 chances out of 10, it's going to be the worst makeup that you ever bought in your life. And it'll probably break you out or cause some sort of allergic reaction. Okay. But what Bad Habits and Face Candy and what a lot of these other brands do who distribute through Shop Hush, these are dupe brands. So that means they make their palettes, they look similar to the bigger brands. Sometimes they're like spot on. However, the formulation is not going to be the same. And they're also going to make stuff that isn't going to cause you to break out into hives or to rash. So let's just put that out on there because when I watched Laura's video, she kept saying knockoff and it just really peeved me off. And I was like, it's not a knockoff, Laura. It's not a knockoff. Laura. So that was like my one thing that like low-key pissed me off about her video. Anyways, I am blathering on. Yeah, I got a haul for you today, but I didn't buy anything. So like, don't come at me if you're like, you said you were going to be on a no-buy. Still holding true to that. Semi. Shop Hush was kind enough to send me a bunch of stuff. And because I went on that long hiatus of not filming videos, they didn't know that I had some of these palettes already. So, I mean, that's fine because I have a surprise for you guys at the end for the ones that I do have already. But I'm just going to show you what they sent me and we're going to talk about it a little bit and we're going to go through all that jazz. The first palette I have here is the Bad Habit Retro Love. And I so happened to, on that bender when I was gone, I bought that one too. I'm use mine as my example because I already have it. So yeah, Retro Love by Bad Habits. This retail values for $12, I believe. And this is going to be the dupe for the Subculture palette. You get 14 shadows, exactly like the Subculture palette. I've actually heard a lot of people say that this one is better than the Subculture palette because, as we all know, the drama with the Subculture palette, that there was a lot of fallout, and when you touched it, it broke apart. And like, I'll give you an example right now. Like, I'm gonna go into this blue color. When you touch it, minimal fallout. Look how little, like, so. There's a car. Oh my god. And I'm trying to film. Yeah, as you can see, like very minimal fallout and wow, look at that color on my finger. And ba-boom. And that color is in Free Love. And then right here, Revolution. And this is like a metallic color. And this color is everything, honey. And when I tell you that pretty much these colors are the exact same as in the Subculture, it's like, why even buy the Subculture at this point when you're not going to get any fallout? The colors are going to be vibrant. They work well. You can make so many looks with this. And it's $12. It's like, sis, save your money, go ahead, support that bad habit, and buy the Retro Love. This is definitely one of my favorite palettes, and this is a palette that you can use daily. You can use it for creative looks, or you can use it for like a night sultry time look. So this palette is a bop. Next, they sent me the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette, and we all know this is the dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. It's an 18 color eyeshadow collection, and let's just open her up, see what she's talking about. The palette comes in this nice packaging. First of all, I really do like the packaging of the Aphrodite and the Athena palettes because it just looks so like sleek, and like when you think of a palette, this retail values for $12 as well. You don't think that like a $12 palette is gonna come in such a nice packaging, but like it is. As we can see, this one is mine, and she is well loved because I love this palette. I actually used this palette a little bit today, and this look that I did, if you're interested in this look, it's in another video. I'm pretty sure it'll be out before this, so yeah, look at the look. But yeah, this is the, it's like if you wanted a Huda Beauty dupe of the rose golds, this is it. You got your shimmers, your mattes, your duochromatics. I think, yeah, Beauty even got a little bit of like a pressed glitter kind of deal going on, and they're so nice. And what I like about these is when you think about something that's going to be inexpensive, you don't expect for it to have such a good color payoff. And it's like, I love bright and bold looks, so let's just talk about it. Like this red, this red, hi. It's going to show up on your skin tone. And me, like I always say, as a dark skin brown woman, I need some colors to show up on my skin color. So Bad Habits, you did it with this one. You created a bop. I definitely enjoy all these colors, but I would say that you have to work a little bit with Beauty because it's kind of in the vein of that pressed glitter deal. So you're going to want to use like a glitter glue before you use that one. Otherwise, it's going to get all over your face and you're going to get real pissed off about it? Wow, I cannot speak English. You're going to get pissed off about it if you don't use a glitter glue first. Also, too, on a door, you're going to want to use a glitter glue because there's something about these, the way they make it, that the fallout is just real. And it won't stick to your brush either if you don't have that glitter glue already. So, yeah, if you were on the fence or thinking about that you wanted to get this palette, I'd say do it because this palette is a banger. And then next they sent me the Bad Habit Inferno palette, and this retail values for $12 as well. I'm pretty sure they all retail value for about $12. Except for one palette. But yeah, retail values for $12, and this, people say that it's supposed to be the Urban Decay what is it, Heat palette, but I think it's the Tartelette Toast. Why do I always say Tartelette? Because they have that Tartelette palette. I think it's the dupe for the Tarte Toasted palette, or maybe it's in between of the Toasted and the Heat. I don't know, but let's go ahead and look at it. It has this nice packaging. I love the orange and red just because it just looks like nice and fire and bright, and I'm a sucker for like a bright brown, metallic, copper, neutral, just red eye, as we can see. And this palette is going to give it to you. This is another, no, this one is a 12 eyeshadow. It's a little bit smaller than the Retro Love because this one has 14, this one has 12. But still love it nonetheless. What I really like about these colors here is that they're versatile. You can use it for day or night, especially now with Valentine's coming up. I would say this palette is going to be a go-to for Valentine's Day just because it has that nice like sensual, warm, amber feeling tones to it. So it just makes sense for that holiday. So yeah, just buy it for that reason, is because it's gonna look great on Valentine's Day. Pigmentation, like at this point I feel like I don't need to prove to you guys that Bad Habits makes palettes with great pigmentation because the proof is in the freaking pudding with these. And here's just 3 swatches of the metallics. I mean, can we see that? Can we appreciate that these are so like liquid, metallic looking, bright, pigmented, like you're going to see them on the eye and they're gonna look super bold. And then when it comes to the mattes, they're not crunchy, they're not flaky, they're dark, they show up on my skin tone, which is like the #1 requirement that I need when I buy palettes. Is it gonna show up on the skin? And this one, like, this is definitely one of my favorite palettes that I've ever bought from Bad Habits, just because it's so easy. You can grab it and go. Just throw a little shimmer on your eyelid and, like, you're good for the day. And it looks so good. And, like, I don't know. Sometimes minimalist makeup is the best kind of makeup. So, of course, somebody texts me. Anyways, this is a palette that I would suggest. Honestly, all these palettes in the video, I'm going to say, hey, you should get this. You should get this. Like, guys, I just love makeup. Like, I just buy it. The next palette we're going to be talking about is a palette that I've talked about already a little bit before in my last haul, actually. And they sent me the Aurora palette. The Aurora palette at retail values for $12. It comes actually in this really nice ombre packaging. I love the packaging of this. And it's like a smooth kind of like, it feels kind of different than the other ones. I don't know. I forgot to mention that like these all have magnetic closures, and for these to be inexpensive, you know, you don't really find those in the inexpensive ones. But yeah, the Aurora, I heard somebody was saying, they were like, these colors aren't really usable, and it's like, yeah, they are. Like, you're not gonna put them all together all at once, but you can use every single last color in this palette. I don't know, I really like it. My favorite 2 colors, I haven't used it yet, but I am thinking of some looks that I can do, filling up my Pinterest boards. My favorite colors are Ecstasy and Destiny, and when I tell y'all, these things are pigmented, they're pigmented, and it's just creamy, smooth, buttery. I just feel like it's really going to work on the eye nicely and give you that nice professional look that you want. Like, these palettes are no joke. They pack a powerful punch with the colors and the pigmentation. It's like, how do you do it, Bad Habits? How do you make these so nice? Inquiring minds want to know. And also, too, I believe all of these Bad Habit palettes are cruelty-free. So that's also a plus if that's something that is important to you. These are cruelty-free. Next up, we have the Athena palette, and this is what I actually used today to do my full eye look. Athena is not playing. She's no joke. She has glitters. She has duochrome. She has mattes. She has my favorite color, personally, orange. And that orange is so beautiful. I also really like this color Epic here. Like, can we see this? Here. Let's do it on the back of my hand. And this is a duochrome color, and you see that like little shift that goes from like a nice purpley, and then it's like an icy blue pink kind of type deal. And I don't know what else to say about this. This one also retails for $12. It's beautiful, it's smooth, it's rich, it's pigmented. It's worth your time to actually be like, hey, I'm going to buy this palette, create some looks, nice daytime looks, nighttime looks, another Valentine's Day palette that you can definitely use Valentine's Day, because I feel like I'm giving you a little bit of Valentine's Day sweetheart realness. You know, I really can't complain about this palette because it gives you exactly what you need, and you also don't have to dig around a lot of other palettes. With this one, you got some nice transition shades, some outer corner shades. The only thing that I wish in general about this palette, that it came with like a almost black, but you know, not every palette comes with black, so you know, just gotta get over that. But yeah, this is a palette that is gonna give you looks, books, and hooks, honey. Then next up, we have the Rosé palette, and this retail value is actually for $10, and this is the dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Nicole Guerrero. So we're taking it all the way back, but hey, that's still relevant. Here's mine, and you probably can't see this, but this is Beat. Honey, Beat for the gods. It's a really nice, pretty, like, light pink packaging, but that also means that it's gonna get dirty, so you know, if that's the thing that you're worried about, it probably will get dirty. But it comes with these 6 colors. Ooh, the exposure. Let's try to hold it back here. It comes with these 6 colors, and it's literally the exact dupe for the Nicole Guerrero glow kit. I'm going to do some quick swatches for you guys, and you can see what I'm talking about. So here are the swatches of this rose palette, and I definitely would say all these colors are quite pigmented, as we can see. Like, look how far those stripes go. It is a bright, they're going to be bright highlights. The thing that I kind of don't like about this palette is that it's super glittery. Like, it has a lot of glitter in it. And if you're not a glitter fan, like, I'm a glitter fan, but to a certain extent, like, I really have to finesse these highlights to make it to what I really like my highlight to look like some, I don't know, it's just really glittery. And like, I don't hate that, but I'm not also super in love with a like sparkly highlight, you know what I'm saying? It just really depends on the day. But this thing is pigmented. Like, it's going to show up, it's going to look great on your skin tone. The only one that I can't really rock is the shine, for obvious reasons. You can't even see that it's literally white. It's great for inner corner highlight and like a brow bone highlight, but like, honestly, on my skin I would look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But this is a good time for $10 in comparison to the glow kit is like $42, and I don't even think you can get the Nicole Guerrero one anymore. So this one might be something you might be interested in. We got a couple more palettes to go, and now we're going to move on to palettes that I do not have, so I'm really excited about these. First up, I have the Royals, obviously by Bad Habits, and this retails for $10, I believe, too. This was like the first like banger that Bad Habits ever came out with. Like, this is different. Like, it comes with like a sleeve, you know. That's how you know it's old school. But this is the dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and like this one like can bend all the way back with no problem, so that's good. And in comparison to the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, this, look how the pan size for one is like really significantly larger. Like, they're huge, so you're getting a really big bang for your buck. And the colors are just spot on. Like, you guys know, you've seen this one before. I don't really need to swatch this. Modern Renaissance is one of those ride or die palettes that everybody loves, so if you're running low on yours and you don't want to spend another $42, I would suggest getting this one, because this one is it's like perfect dupe. There's nothing else I can say. And I just love how all of them have like a nice little mirror, so like if you're in the go, you can just go and, you know, get the party finished and look hot, my dear. But yeah, I really am excited about this, because I remember when this came out and everybody was like, can you review the Bad Habits Royals palette? And I wanted to. At first it was $18 and I was like, I'm away, but then it went down, and then it kept going out of stock because everybody loves this palette so much and everybody has reviewed it. But yeah, I finally have my hands on it, and I'm so excited because I'm going to do some looks with this, and it's going to be poppin'. And then next up we have the Bad Habits Paradise and Oasis Highlighting Glow Kits. And these actually, I've heard people say that these are supposed to be duping the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I looked into it, it's not. These are duping the Huda Beauty 3D face creators, I think that's what they're called, in Golden Sands and Pink Sands. So that is what they're duping. If anybody was ever wondering, it is not Anastasia, it's the Huda Beauty. You're welcome. Sidebar, these retail value for $10 a piece. Yeah, I think these are $10 a piece. If they're not, it's going to be asterisk corrected, but I'm pretty sure there's $10. So the Oasis one is kind of supposed to be like the Golden Sands, and this one I would say is for like my skin tone, because it has more like the deeper golds, and it just looks good on a darker skin tone, like a tan or a dark. But you get 4 highlight shades: Pina Colada, Nude Beach, Tan Lines, and Vacay. And what's cool about Pina Colada is it's actually a cream shadow, and it's really nice. Like, sometimes I feel a little bit iffy about cream shadows, but I really do like this one. It's a nice like a yellow gold, not too yellow, but like nice and sheer. And then you have Nude Beach, which is like pina colada, only it's a powder. So that's actually going to look really good. Like if you use pina colada as a base and then go ahead and put Nude Beach on the top, it would look super like poppy. But Tan Lines right here, the darkest color in the palette, is definitely one that is like a comfort zone color to me. So I know I'll probably be using this one a lot because your girl in gold highlights, it's just a thing. It's like me and air, they work, they go together. It makes sense. And then lastly, they have Vacay, and this one is a pretty pink color. I definitely like it. It's not a highlight color. It's the one on top right here that I would use every single day because it's like, do you use pink every day? As I'm talking about, like, I have pink highlighter on my face. We'll get to that highlighter too. It's nice, but it's not something that I would use every day. But Tan Lines is about to be a bop, and you're probably going to see me overuse it so many times in my upcoming videos. And next up we have Paradise, and this one is going to be more for the lighter skin tones, but I'm going to make it work for me. Me and my mom are going to share. Like the other one, you get your nice cream, and then 3 powder highlights. And with this one, like the Nicole Guerrero dupe, you get like a nice white, and that's going to be great for inner corner colors. And I don't know, Resting Beach Face though, low-key, I really like, because this is, I don't know, it's just like a creamy, like blinding. If you get it just right on like that halo part of your eye, I just know it's going to be like shablam. So I don't know, this one, I might use this one a lot too, but I really like both of these because the formulation is so creamy and smooth. And definitely I would say about this one in comparison to the Rosé palette, it has more of like a smoother finish to it. Like the Rosé palette has like kind of like a spongy touch. Like it's not like bad, but it's not as smooth as the Paradise and Oasis. And I think they like stepped up their formulation when they created this one. Can you be quiet? Can you be quiet? Okay, and then lastly, the last one they sent me, palette they sent me, was the Unicorn Glow. Oh my god, just let's take in the hollow vibes. Let's get hollow. Sexual people. Okay, so the Unicorn Glow Highlight Collection, and this one actually is not by Bad Habits. This one is by Face Candy, and this retail value is for $10. This one, I don't even need to say which ABH palette this one is duping. Aurora. Aurora was one of those glow kits that came out where I was like, I'm not shook it to the core, like I don't feel like I need it. But now that I have this one, I felt like, yes, I need these bright and like unicorn, fun, summery highlights. My favorite ones are definitely Enchanted Dream and Fantasy. Fantasy is this purple, and I cannot stand it. Like, you probably can't even appreciate the purpleness. It's very purple. It's an iridescent purple, and I just love iridescent purple things. I also really do like Wonder. Wonder is like that holographic green space alien highlight, and I really like that sometimes. But yeah, Enchanted and Dream. Enchanted is like an orangey one, and Dream is a pinky one. So we can see like this one has some orange reflex, and this one has some pink reflex. I don't know if we can really see those that well, but I don't know. It's a bop. If you were still into that unicorn glow like I am, I would definitely suggest getting this. And it comes with a really nice huge mirror in it. So why not splurge? A $10 splurge, guys. Why not? Let's go for it. Oh guys, okay guys, that is the end of the haul, but like I said, I had something special for you at the end of it, and because I'm not a greedy, that was awful, but I love Ariana Grande. I'm not a greedy person. I'm not going to keep all this makeup to myself, because why would I keep extra makeup that I didn't need? So, because I love you guys so much, I will be giving away the Rosé palette, highlighting palette, the Athena palette, and the Aurora palette. These 3 bops, I don't need these because I already got them, and I'm going to be bopping and showing you guys looks. So, because I don't need to keep these in my collection, I'm like, let my sisters, let my girls, and maybe my guys out there, I don't know, Maybe I do have guys. If you guys want to get this palette, all you have to do is follow 3 simple rules. Number 1, you need to be subscribed to this channel. Like, I love everybody, but like, don't be giving me that fake love. Like, if you're not subscribed, just don't be thinking that you can like roll up in here and be like, oh yeah, I want to win the prize. No. So number 1, be subscribed, like the video, and down below, I need you to let me know, what is it that makes you want to watch YouTube videos, especially in the beauty community? Like, what is it, that thing, that je ne sais quoi, that draws you in to be like, I'm going to watch this video, I'm going to give it my time, I'm going to take 10 minutes out of my day and watch this video. So, if you do those 3 things, subscribe, like, tell me what you are looking for, or what draws you in when you're looking at a subscriber, or what draws you in when you're looking at a YouTuber down below, then maybe, just maybe, you might win these 3 palettes. Just one winner, sadly, because I am also broke. This is not an international, like, I love my international people, but we're not there yet. This is only for if you live in the 50 states of America right now. But yeah, if you tell me those 3 things, you could like totally win this palette. These palettes. You want these? I want these too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you are, like, why not enter the giveaway? Because, like, why not? Also, too, I don't know when the giveaway is ending, but I'll insert it here. And it'll also be in the description down below with the instructions if you forget the rules. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thanks for joining me. And I promise that I will stop buying makeup. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video. Oh, follow me at Marky Mayhem if you want to do that too. That's not a part of the rules, but that's sidebar. Anyways, bye guys. Okay, we're done.